Hi, this is Phil again, and this time I have on my thinking cap. So this is the sixth video in the series Primacy of Mind, and I think what I'd like to do at this point is review the 7 laws of the universe. And we'll do it, I'll run through and give a summary today, and then in ensuing videos we'll break down in more detail what each law is. And then as we get into each law, I'll relate it to our everyday circumstances so that it begins to make some sense rather than just be a kind of a pie in the sky kind of analysis. So the first law is called the law of perpetual transmutation, which is a kind of a technical term basically for energy moves into its physical form. And it's constantly, in other words, energy changes into matter. The images that we hold in our minds most often materialize in our lives. The second law is the law of relativity. Nothing is good or bad, big or small, until it's related to something else. One thing you might do is practice relating your situation to something much worse, and yours will always look better. The third law is one we've already touched on, and that's the law of vibration. And vibration, of course, states that everything vibrates, nothing rests. Basically, our conscious awareness of vibration is what our feelings are. So our thoughts control our paradigms, and our vibration dictate what we attract. And we'll get into that in much more detail at a later point. So when you're not feeling good, become aware of what you're thinking, and you think of something pleasant, and this changes your vibrations. The next law is the law of polarity. Basically, everything has an opposite. Hot, cold, up, down, good, bad, outside, inside. We should constantly look for the good in people and situations, and when we find it, we tell the person and compliment them and tell them it was a good idea, and what that establishes is good vibrations. And with good vibrations, of course, we attract good things to ourselves. The next law is the law of rhythm. Rhythm is simply kind of that's the way it is. It states the tide goes out and the tide comes in. We have good times and we have bad times. There are times we're on a downswing, and then there are times we don't feel bad. So when you're on a downswing, just keep in mind that things will change and will get better. Think of good times coming. The next law of cause and effect states that whatever you send out into the universe will come back to you. In other words, there's an equal and opposite reaction to every action you have. This is closely related to the idea of karma. So in other words, if you say good things to everyone and you respect everyone you encounter, then that's what you're going to get back. You never worry about what you're going to get. You just concentrate on what you're giving. Finally, the law of gender, which says that every seed has its gestation or kind of incubation period. Spiritual seeds will, in their time, move into and grow into physical results. And the goals that you seek and manifest will come when the time is right, but it's important to remember it will come at the right time that the universe and the law sets up, not necessarily at the time that we set up. So that's kind of a breakdown of each of the 7 laws of the universe. And just keep in mind that these are kind of sub-laws that are underneath the one law which I mentioned in the first video, which is energy is for the scientists, God is for the theologian. So as I mentioned, we're going to discuss these laws in detail in subsequent videos. So if you would like to join me in my journey on this, you can click the link below and click and join my prosperity team. I also mentioned below the daily Think and Grow Rich mindset call, which is every Monday through Friday morning. The details are below. This is a great call. It's a great way to start the day. And you have a good day, and we'll see you next time.